Here's the white truck the FBI says Jabbar rented from the Houston area, drove to New Orleans. Authorities have repeatedly said they found a black Islamic ISIS flag on the back of that vehicle he used as a weapon on New Year's Day. The New York Times reporting Jabbar converted to Islam and then in recent months had been acting erratically after he did so. The Times also spoke to the man married to Jabbar's now ex-wife and mother of his two children, his two kids. That gentleman saying Jabbar was no longer allowed to see his daughters because of his erratic behavior. Here's what we know about Shamsud Din Jabbar. A little bit more information. Obviously, we've said he's an American citizen born in Beaumont, Texas. That's about 90 miles east of Houston, where he was currently living. Limited criminal history, misdemeanor theft, driving with an invalid license. Jabbar, as Alex mentioned earlier, served in the U.S. Army on active duty from 2006 to 2015, then Army Reserves from 2015 to 2020 before being honorably discharged. After that, though, he did get into real estate, where Jabbar reportedly struggled, losing tens of thousands of dollars. Here's the white truck the FBI says Jabbar rented from the Houston area, drove to New Orleans. Authorities have repeatedly said they found a black Islamic ISIS flag on the back of that vehicle he used as a weapon on New Year's Day. The New York Times reporting Jabbar converted to Islam and then in recent months had been acting erratically after he did so. The Times also spoke to the man married to Jabbar's now ex-wife and mother of his two children, his two kids. That gentleman saying Jabbar was no longer allowed to see his daughters because of his erratic behavior.
Shamsud Din Jabbar, authorities say he drove the pickup into the crowd and opened fire before being shot dead by police. Jabbar is an Army veteran born and raised in Texas, and we're just learning that investigators have finished searching his home in Houston.
The FBI says that he was posting disturbing videos on social media just hours before this attack, saying that he was inspired by ISIS. He had this desire to kill. Authorities also say there was an ISIS flag found in his car. So again, this trailer park overnight, we have video of where SWAT and the FBI swarmed for hours until late into the night. Officials also spent hours clearing everyone out who lives nearby, just taking precautions. So here's what we're learning. Shamsud Din Jabbar was a U.S. citizen from Texas. According to the FBI, he served in the Army between 2007 and 2015 as a human resource and IT specialist. He was deployed to Afghanistan for a year during that time. Then he stayed in the Army Reserve as an IT specialist until 2020 before he was honorably discharged. Now, in 2020, he posted this YouTube video here pitching himself as a real estate agent in the Houston area, claiming that his military experience would help.
I learned the meaning of great service and what it means to be responsive and take everything seriously, dotting I's and crossing T's to make sure that things go off without a hitch. So I've taken those skills and applied them to my career as a real estate agent, where I feel like what really sets me apart from other agents is my ability to be able to, one, be a fierce negotiator.
Well, court records show he was having big money problems, racking up tens of thousands of dollars in debt after a failed real estate career. Now, he was married twice. During his divorce filings, he mentioned that he could not keep up with his house payments anymore and child support. In 2020, a Texas judge granted his second wife a temporary restraining order against him. The order required him to stay far away from making threats or causing any physical harm to her or their children. Authorities also revealed that he rented the truck he used in the attack right here in Houston. I was able to speak to the truck owner on the phone. He confirmed to us that he used the Turo app, an app which does not require you to meet face to face. Now, there is a mosque just down the road, literally 1 minute away from here, but the community leaders have told everyone there not to speak to the media, telling them to stay united.
The FBI identifying the suspect as 42-year-old Shamsud Din Jabbar, an Army veteran born in Texas. Cops say he opened fire on police after the truck stopped and was killed in a shootout. Police finding guns, multiple pipe bombs, and an ISIS flag in that truck. The FBI now investigating the mass killing as an act of terrorism as they probe potential ties to terror organizations.